It's Uncle Josh, and we're back on Uncle Josh Gaming, playing some Wasteland 2 Director's Cut. When we left off, we arrived at the Rail Nomads Camp, and we're going to start exploring. Once upon a time, 3 tribes lived together in harmony here: the Atchisons, the Topekans, and the Santa Fe's. Soon, however, the greed of the Topekans drove the Santa Fe's away, and there were only 2 tribes. And then they went to war. Anything here? Nope. Oh, there's something over there. Use the shovel to dig it. Junk and scrap, so we'll distribute all. A makeshift guard tower. Doesn't look like anybody's on duty. Half buried in the sand is a rusty, shot-up population sign. It looks like someone has been updating the population count recently. The sign reads, Rail Nomads, population 43. Oh.
Please, strangers. My friend Ralphie's in the lake. He can't swim back to shore. Please hurry. The lake is this way.
Help!
Okay.
Help! I'm drowning!
Come on. We gotta help that kid.
Here. Ralphie's on the other side of the bridge. Please, help him.
Alright. So now...
Please, someone! I can't
I
swim!
can't stay here.
Then we'll use some brute force. Oh, maybe not. I guess we're gonna shovel it.
Thanks for saving me, strangers. Have you seen my friend Jessie? She couldn't save me, so she ran to get help.
Near town.
Uh-oh. I gotta tell my mom I'm okay. But I better go find Jessie after.
Who's Jessie?
She's my friend. We came here because no one likes to come down to the lake anymore, and we thought we could be alone.
Why is the lake so thick?
The water used to be clear like glass, but something made the algae bloom like crazy, and now there's a rotting layer of sludge that sucks at you like quicksand if you fall in. I'm lucky you came by before I sank to the bottom.
Why are there totems here?
When Kekaba found out, he killed an Atchison and decorated a totem pole with his bones as a warning to the rest of them. After that, the lake went bad. Nobody knows why.
Who are the Atchisons?
The Atchisons used to live in the camp with us, but Master Kekaba made them leave. They live in their own camp now, on the other side of town. Kekaba says everybody is allowed to shoot them on sight. I hate that rule.
We can use a smart ass. What do you hate about shooting Atchisons on sight?
Because Jessie is an Atchison. I hope she's all right. Did you say you'd seen her?
Who is Kekaba?
He's the leader of our tribe. He's usually in the train station, keeping an eye on the golden spike. All visitors are supposed to check in with him. Just don't look directly at his, stump.
What's so special about the golden spike?
It's our most prized possession. A solid gold rail spike, given to us by John Henry himself. At least that's what my ma says.
Who is John Henry?
He's the railman's god. He made the trains and laid the track. The trains don't go if we don't pray to him.
Why did Kekaba make the Atchisons leave?
It all started with a train wreck, back when I was just a baby. I don't know what it was all about, but because the train wrecked, the Topekans hate the Atchisons, and the Atchisons hate the Topekans, and we've been fighting ever since. I think it's stupid.
What's stupid about the fighting?
It's stupid because we're all the same tribe. We should love each other. Instead, we kill each other. All the time. And to make it worse, now the rail thieves are killing us too. I'm so scared for Jesse.
Who are the rail thieves?
A bunch of bandits. They've set up between us and the Atchisons, and they jump anybody that passes through their territory. Now it's even harder for me and Jesse to get together. Bye, and thanks again.
So that was Ralphie, and we saved him. And we learned a little bit now about this area. We got a spot to dig, so we're going to use the shovel here. Crystal, a naturally forming crystal, and scrap. Distribute all there. Water, it looks clean. You could top off your canteen here if you'd like. There we go, refilled the water. The well looks like it hasn't been used in years. The nearby totems appear to be made of human bones and train parts. Train car bridge. They use train cars for everything around here. Amazing, the Rangers saved Mrs. Parker's boy. A rotten, putrid smell emanates from this lake. The water is a murky color and doesn't look like it's safe for swimming. Anything in here? No. A few small cracks bisect the old stone wall. A little brute force and the wall should come down. Ugh. Yeah, I don't know. Might have to have more in brute force for that one. A child has made a mud angel in the swampy bank of the lake here. It's not much of a playground. A busted swing set with a bicycle leaning against it. And the waste for a sandbox. Jessie doesn't seem to notice. She mopes around kicking stones. A rusty bicycle is chained to the rock. It looks worn, but still ready to ride. It's got a demolition. Ooh, we'll have to disarm this. Cherry bomb will do the disarming.
Is that a bomb? Oh,
Hello,
save
Mr.
my ass,
Skinner.
Rangers. I could have stepped on that at any time.
So there, we saved the day. Oh. The tire swing looks more like a death trap. We'll brute force it. There.
Oh, Rangers, you saved Ralphie. You're the best. I'm waiting for him to meet me here after he tells his mom that he's okay.
Okay. My leg, I think it's broken. Anybody, I need some help. One of these coffee can bombs went off under me. Oh god, I think I'm gonna die. Goddamn Atchisons. Ooh. We'll use Rose here. Critical success. Thanks, Rangers. I think I would have died if you hadn't came along. Can't believe I missed that coffee can bomb buried in the path. I'm so sick of the damn Atchisons and their damn bombs. Why would someone plant a bomb so close to the camp? The Atchisons have been planting these homemade tears all over the camp. They say they're only killing in return for Kakaba and his choppers killing them, but, they're the ones that started the fighting. What do you know about Kakaba? The leader of the Topekans. Sorry, still in pain. He's in the meeting hall, around the curve in the path. Please go find him for me. Tell me about the Atchisons. Used to be brothers to the Topekans. We worked together. They laid track and ran the trains until they went crazy, wrecked the train, and started bombing us. Now but you should ask Kakaba if you want to know the whole story. Thanks again, Rangers. Just let Kakaba know I'm here and everything will be good. Okay. A trash heap to one side of the door is full of rat and pigeon bones, all very well picked and clean. Looks like these people are surviving by eating vermin. As you walk in the door, the entire family turns from the bowls of glowing green mush to look at you. They resume eating like the haggard, starving people they are. Little Joe, I don't want Soylent. I want a pancakes. Sorry, Ranger, we ain't got no extra for company. If'n you had been invited. Billy, for who we are about to receive, Lord we thank. James, Soylent Green is people. Savory, delicious people. Wow. I don't think I like the sound of this place. Soylent Green, that's a reference to the movie Soylent Green, starring Charlton Heston. The sign reads, "No trespassing. Atchisons will be shot on sight." The gingham curtains in the windows and the potted plants around the front steps give this car a homey feeling. Heard you saved the Parker boy. Elder Samuel Cole. The Rangers saved Ralphie from drowning. The Rangers are heroes, and I'm gonna make sure everybody hears about it.
Oh, Rangers! I heard what you did for my Ralphie. Thank you. I would give you gold if I had it, but all I have is this old apple. Well, I could give you my boy.
You want to give us your son?
I know it sounds heartless, Rangers, but I can't feed him in this godforsaken place. With the train not running, nobody around here is making a living. Taking Ralphie would be a kindness to me and him. And he's awfully handy with a slingshot. He could help you. What do you say? Will you take my Ralphie and make a ranger out of him?
Mom, the Rangers wouldn't take someone like me. Quit embarrassing me. We'll take him.
Oh, thank you, Rangers. You've saved both of us. Now come along, Ralphie. These nice Rangers are your new parents. You have to go with them now.
What? Really? Alright. I always wanted to be a ranger. Now I can make enough money to go live someplace else with Oops.
Gee, that's great. This place is nice and all, but I'd rather be out having adventures with you.
Thank you for saving my Ralphie. I'm sure he'll make a wonderful ranger.
Alright, so now we have Ralphie in our party. Oh, and,
Copy, Echo 1. This is Ranger Command. Go ahead. Over.
just checking in to let you know we are making progress and still on the trail. Over.
Echo 1, your team's recent progress merits a number of field promotions. Congratulations, Echo 1. You've done well.
Thank you, sir. Echo 1 out. Okay. So we got 2 skill points that we can add. But I think I'm gonna save those for now. Oh, Rose has an attribute point, so we can add to her. Ooh, this is a tough choice. Awareness or coordination? A ranger with high coordination has grace, a deft touch, and fine motor skills. Coordination helps avoid traps and attacks, picks locks, and improves aim. Awareness. A ranger with high awareness notices every detail of the world around them. They are hard to ambush or sneak up on, and are often able to get the jump on their enemies. Luck. Some rangers just seem to have an innate edge. Bullets miss them, their attacks always seem to find their enemy's weak spot, and they seem to far exceed their own capabilities from time to time. Strength, speed. Ooh, this is a tough choice. Strength. Starting constitution. Vision range. We'll go with awareness. And we will add... That's a tough choice. Yeah, I can save them. Or add another point for sniper. It's a very hard call. I think I'm gonna save them for now. Same with Big Bird.
Chopper 1 to base. Got Atchison sneaking along the western perimeter. Looks like they're up to no good.
10-4, Chopper 1. Hang back till I get you some reinforcements. Where exactly are you at?
Negative, Topeka base. Disregard. It was a couple of coyotes. False alarm.
Okay, Chopper 1. And, lay off those squeezins for a while, alright?
I want to see where this goes. The air here smells like it's been filtered through a piss-soaked sock. This is the hobo jungle, where junkies run free and weak men die like dogs.
The sorrows of 1,000 aeons are drowned in the tides of vengeance. The gods change their skins, but not their minds. And the shells of the living cast off their regret.
It was here that the first rail nomad, Chief Jojim, was given golden spike by an apparition of John Henry, god of the railroad men. If these shacks weren't leaning against each other, they'd all fall down. Smells like this shrub died of an overdose of hobo pee.
My God, the smell. My eyes are watering.
A man's body is rotting here. His skull has been caved in, and the cowboy hat that lies next to him has been split at the crown and is covered in dried blood. Half buried underneath the corpse, you see a Desert Ranger's circle star badge with the initials HR scratched into the back. Maybe the HR stands for Hellraiser.
Gosh, that guy's dead. Ew, look at the maggots.
A ranger's logbook. It must belong to the decomposing body, unless he stole it. HR logbook. Standard issue Desert Ranger logbook. HR Ranger Star.
Damn it! That Hellraiser too. This is too damn much. Check for clues to who killed him. I'm afraid I'm gonna start... Damn it. Damn it. Wish we didn't have to tell Vargas about this. It's gonna kill him.
Okay. We found the logbook of the dead ranger and Rail Nomads. The initials HR are carved into the cover. We should probably show it to General Vargas. Tell Kekaba about the bombing victim. We met a Topeka man who had been injured by a bomb. He asked us to tell Master Kekaba, the leader of the Topekans, what had happened to him.
The first and the last shall come to blows, and the sparks of their conflict light the tides in red and blue, indigo and gold. The stars shine silver on their battle.
You can see that this is very close to being an X-Tortoise. We use Animal Whisper. You encourage the tortoise to roll over on its own. We got some ammo. 38 ammo. Let Fade have that. Speak and Spell. And Transmorpher. Do some distributing. Uncle Josh is granted the luck of the hobo and finds some extra lead. Well, there goes that tortoise.
My mom says I shouldn't talk to the hobos.
Oh, don't worry, Ralphie. We're not gonna bother with the hobos yet. We're gonna leave them be. The statue is heavy bronze and has obviously been kept up through the years. It's an Animal Whisperer. I'm gonna leave that be for now. If you ask the rail thieves and junk If you ask me, The rail thieves and junkies are a bigger threat than the Atchisons. I suppose they are. This is where they used to switch different trains from track to track, back when they had more than one train. You are almost overcome by the smell of fermented cactus fruit. Above the door is an old sign that reads, "The Little Red Hen, home of Dr. B. Bilius Balfour's world-famous snake squeezins." Heavily scrawled beneath the old sign, you read, "No desert scum allowed." Heard about Ralphie?
Always liked
Well
this
done.
little bar.
The
These
sign.
fools, cutting off their noses to spite their faces.
Sign out front of this rail car says, "Holidays Armageddon Emporium. Explosive bargains." On either side of the door, 2 ancient security cameras track your every move.
I should wait out here. Mr. Holiday doesn't like me.
Okay. Well, we won't go in there just yet. We'll have a look elsewhere. These symbols must mean something, but what? As you approach the rail car, a strong wind picks up, making you shiver. It moans as it blows through the rusting plates of the old car. Sounds like an old man groaning in pain. It's always best not to mess with powers you don't understand. Leave well enough alone. That's what I always say. The doors of this rail car are nearly rusted shut. Doesn't look like anyone's gone in for a long time. In the far corner, weapons are piled nearly to the ceiling. Not all of them are in great shape, but surely there's something you can salvage. Okay, so we've got a crate and a pile of weapons. That's an ammo crate that's booby-trapped. So Cherry Bomb is going to do the honors. And that was a success. Ooh, a submachine gun, PP-81. We'll give that to Fade. And we'll let Big Bird have the grenade. Fade can have the ammo. So we got some 30-06 sniper ammo. We'll give that to Rose. And then we'll give the 8 rounds to Angela Death. And we got a reinforced personal safe with a combination lock on the swing door. Fade can safe crack this. Ooh, critical success. Cherry Bomb can take the 12 gauge. Ship in a bottle, mechanical repair. Let Cherry Bomb hold that. Grip tape, give that to Angela Death. They both have grip tape. But we can attach that to Ace's wrench. There we go. So that's everything for this car. This car is filled with empty bottles. In the corner, you see the remnants of a bed that has crumbled to dust.
I sense no curse. What a bunch of superstitious nonsense.
Carefully examining the safe, Uncle Josh finds a working tumbler. That's a job for Fade. High capacity mag. Let Angela Death have that one. Yeah, so I believe that's it. Did you go in there? Oh no, we don't ever go in there. Not since. The tables full of tools and train parts fill the yard of this train car. Whoever lives here loves his work. A few tattered old train magazines are spread out on a table, made from a half-rotten cable spool. A few model railroad parts are hoarded on a rickety bookcase. There is a foul-smelling cot pushed into the far corner of the room. Okay. A simple container used to store supplies. An engineer's note? Swing, gun, dig. Interesting. Oh. The Story of John Henry, Part 2. Okay. Some lore. Which I won't spoil. Oh, we got a safe. Carefully examining the safe, Uncle Josh finds a working tumbler, an explosive trap. Okay, so Cherry Bomb can disarm that. Ooh. I might have to come back. Small medic pack. Give that to Rose. Sign taped to the door of this car reads, "Do not disturb. I'm working, damn it." This room is quite cluttered with books and papers indicating some kind of research. There appears to be a dead man in the corner. It looks like he committed suicide by slicing his wrists. Poor guy. Do Androids Dream of Electric Sheep? A first edition copy of Do Androids Dream of Electric Sheep by Philip K. Dick. It's a classic book. It's basically the basis for Blade Runner. Is there anything else in here? Oh, there is something.
Virtutin armor? The fool. Everybody knows that stuff is a myth.
The notes reads, "I must be close. There is so much written about Veritin armor that it has to be real." This book is titled The Codex. Is that it? Oh, there's something else over here. This note reads, Wad pre rashi kama das. Oh, there's something here. Cool. And we'll distribute the junk. Am I forgetting something else? Old arcade machines sit out front of this rail car, and you can hear faint electronic beeps and boops from within.
I used to be in this place all the time. Then I met Jesse.
This machine has the words Marble Madness printed on it. Is this a warning? This machine has the word Asteroids printed on it. On the screen, a little triangle is being smashed by poorly drawn circles. This machine has the word Missile Command printed on it. Apparently, the object of the game is to fill the screen with yellow flashing circles. A weedy young man with thick glasses and various old 8-bit game cartridges and controllers hung around his neck as a totem. He has Pac-Man tattooed on his forehead, just under his shaggy blonde hair. He sports a neatly trimmed mustacheless goatee.
Greetings, Rangers. Welcome to the Quarex Arcade, where we have all the latest coin-op games. To what do I owe this pleasure?
How do you feel about the Desert Rangers?
You guys are the best, always helping people.
We'd like to ask you some questions.
Sure, go ahead. Ask me anything. I can tell you all about my games if you want. I'm especially proud of my prized possession in the case behind me.
What is your prized possession?
That's my Super Scope. You aim it at the TV screen and fire just like a gun, except without all the actual killing and violence. When I found it, it was pretty badly messed up, but I nursed it back to health little by little. I even made a couple improvements. I love that thing more than I love most people. Now I just have to track down some games I can use it with.
We'd rather ask you about Rail Nomad.
Oh. Well, okay, I don't pay much attention to that Atchison's and Topekans stuff, though. Trains don't interest me. I just mostly play games.
What do you think of the Atchisons?
They live in the other camp. I don't know much about them, except I've been told not to like them. They stole our golden spike or something.
What do you know about the Golden Spike?
That's the Topekans totem. It's in a display case in the town hall. I think it would have made a great bayonet.
What do you think of the train?
Everybody wants the trains to run again, but I don't know. I'd have to move my arcade.
What do you think of the Topekans?
Ha! Toe-pecans, get it? Pea? Oh, don't tell Master Kekaba I made that joke, okay?
How do you feel about Kekaba?
He's our end boss. Hangs out with his mini-bosses at the town hall. I'm afraid of him, but he doesn't even bother me. I don't think he's ever come in here. Did you know he's only got one arm?
Do you need some help?
Not much you can do, unless you want to help fill out my game collection. I have all the old game systems, except a CDI machine. Those are sure tough to find. They must not have sold more than 50 of them.
What's so great about a CDI?
Ooh, it had 1 megabyte of RAM. What does one do with all that memory? Come again, anytime.
Huh. a floppy disk. The note, "Hold reset, game 1, is written on the label. Another floppy disk, the note, "Select to catch, release," is written on the label. A floppy disk, the note, "Skip lower left, avoid fire," is written on the label. A floppy disk, the note, "Hit 15 8 times," is written on the label.
Games? A man smart enough to fix these toys should be putting his mind to better use.
Is there anything over here? Doesn't look like it. So we can't do anything here. The case displays various small electronics, machines, and cartridges on black velvet. You read names: Atari, Nintendo, Sony, Game Boy, and others. Huh. Well, that was interesting. And that was Quarex.
Watch out for junkies. They'll go off at the drop of a needle.
The poor souls, hollowed out by foolish addiction.
Uh-oh. Ooh, a miss. Oh, he got hit. Ooh. Missed. There.
Copy, Echo 1. This is Ranger Command. Go ahead. Over.
Just checking in to let you know we are making progress and still on the trail. Over.
Echo 1, your recent progress merits a field promotion for one of your team. Congratulations, Echo 1. You've done well.
Thank you, sir. Echo 1 out. And I have an awareness point that I can put to... Ooh, this is a tough choice. Charisma. I've got some skill points to distribute. But I think I'm gonna wait. give that to Ralphie. A gold tooth. Marikov. Empty vial. We'll transfer that over to Angela Death and she can field strip it. I'll wait for doing that. Oh. There's something up here. Okay, so we got some 12 gauge. Monocle. Give that to Rose. And then we'll distribute the rest. The drug circuit, made of powdered scorpions, gets its name from the ancient Egyptian scorpion god. A rust-holed old rail car that looks near to collapse. Strange liquids leak under the door, and everything smells strongly of chemicals and insect nests. As you advance into the room, rats scurry away from you through the trash and dust that litter this house. They won't last long when somebody finds out there is food here. Junkie said, "Where is everybody?" Damn, so you are real. For a second I thought you were just in my head, like the rabbits. Please don't tell Kakaba I'm here. I'm just trying to make a living, you know. People gotta forget about life in the waste somehow. Besides, you rangers are some of my best customers. You say rangers buy drugs from you? Rangers? Where? Shit, don't let them see me. Oh, wait, that's right. I'm invisible. Whew. Yeah, there's a fellow named Boulder, or Boating, or something like that, who's real fond of the circuit. What do you know about circuit? Circuit? Wait, I know this one. Oh yeah, it's my specialty. Mix 2 ounces of ground scorpion with some of my special ingredient, and you got yourself some circuit. It'll make you forget all about all your troubles. Maybe some other things too, I forget. Who is Kekaba? Kekaba? Who the hell is Kekaba? Oh wait, do you mean Kekaba? He's the scary son of a gun who runs this camp. He's only got one arm, but I've seen him chop a man's head clean off. He don't like our kind selling circuit to his clan, but it's easy scrap once you get him hooked. What are you selling? Selling? Who said I was selling anything? Oh wait, that's right. I said it. This batch of circuit ain't the best, don't get me wrong. It'll still give you a wicked high, but if I can get my hands on some radioactive shrooms, I can cook up some of the strong stuff. Where can I find radioactive mushrooms? Mushrooms? Who told you about my mushrooms? Well, never mind. Don't really matter since you're just a part of my dream. Yeah, I got a patch growing over by the old train wreck. If I could figure out how the hell to get out of this pumpkin, I'd go pick some for my next batch of circuit. Okay. So we got given another quest. So we gotta locate an ancient machine called the CDI. We ran into a youngster named Quarex in Rail Nomads Camp, whose only interest appears to be running a game arcade. His collection is almost complete, but he needs something called a CDI machine, the rarest of all. We ran into a drug dealer in the Rail Nomads Camp. He asked us to bring him some mushrooms from a patch out by the old train wreck. Not very specific, so we'll have to keep our eyes open. Okay. So that means we're gonna have to keep on looking. So we got more guys. The Topekans claim the Atchisons caused this train to wreck by sabotaging the rails. The Atchisons say the train wrecked because the Topekans didn't maintain the train's brakes. Several men twitch and fidget around a trash fire. They look like they haven't eaten in weeks.
Psst, I think those guys are on drugs.
I gotta buy me some circuit. How about 30 scrap? Fresh out of scrap. How about we give you a beating instead? Wait, don't. I don't want no trouble. Just forget it, man. Huh. Oh, we found laser discs and some more ammo and scrap. Scrap is always good. Okay. Carefully examining the safe, Uncle Josh finds a working tumbler, which I can open. Ooh, we got an underbarrel flashlight, aviators. We'll give those to me, and the ammo. A pre-war ammo can. Might contain some usable slugs. We'll give that to Ralphie. Anything else to look for? Nope. Okay, so we've completed that area. But I think we've made some decent progress here, and we're going to end it here, and then we're going to pick up on the next one, I guess.